And hey, you guys, welcome back to the Steele Wars Hyperchat. It is Tuesday, the 27th of October, 2020, and we are mere days. I'm not sure how many days to say it is until the Mandalorian Season 2, because I've got to fill you in. Last season, it was a tougher part of my parental season. You know, Harry has just won, sleeping not so well, but now he's settled down. So I would watch it Friday mornings during Harry's nap. But I am so fever pitch. I think I'm doing the horse. I'm doing the horse Burkhardt. And I will be going the midnight screening. And I've been talking about this with some people on Twitter, and they're like, I set the alarm for 3 a.m. because they're on the East Coast. Now, not to quote an ECW hardcore wrestling audience, but that's hardcore. That's hardcore. That's hardcore. I'm not sure I could do the 3 a.m. I think I'd just wake up early for that. Just do the 7 o'clock or whatever. But I can't risk any screen caps or anything getting out, so I'm tucking in at midnight, and there'll be content to follow. There is a good chance that people will wake up to The Mandalorian reaction content at Steele Wars. We're going to talk about new shows tomorrow, and some new ways you can support the show and get involved and all that good stuff. Today, we are going to mop up the rest of our Mandalorian Season 2 prediction contest. If you haven't watched that epic live show from Saturday night, it is up both on podcasts, on all feeds. If you're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, whatever you're using, it's there. Of course, it's on the Patreon, ad break free, and is also on YouTube in full video. It was super fun, but we're going to mop up the rest of that. And what we're going to start with is yesterday I was a little bit excited about those vintage Mandalorian figures. Still buzzing, still very happy with that. And one of the things I was pointing out that I was finding missing from the mainstream promo sizzle for the Mandalorian Season 2 is Giancarlo Esposito. Pretty much as soon as I logged off the show, there is a trailer for Monday Night Football. I don't know if it had started and it was posted, or I think it was to get me to watch. And I was tempted, because all hail Giancarlo. Absolutely killing it. If you haven't seen this, you are in for a treat. It is him narrating the intro to Monday Night Football. Now, let's just watch it and let us know what you think in the comments. We'll hit the chat after this. This is just an epic piece of sizzle. Let us go. This is from @Star Wars.
This is the time of year when all sorts of characters emerge. And if you have what it takes to be legendary, the reward is, let's just say, bountiful.
Yes!
But to be a star, you can't just dress up in a shiny helmet and cape. You have to play the part and be the best. Beyond the outer rim of Los Angeles, where the hungry rams call home, there you can see how a captain leads.
Touchdown! Cheering God! Hit Pater!
What are they doing?
To equip your defenses, then the cheat code.
Aaron Connell rips into the turf!
True warriors must know their opponent. Chicago has its own super weapons.
Breaks a tackle 2015. Touchdown Bears.
Atop the NFC North.
Wah, 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 wah.
the Bears
Wah, wah,
have
wah,
spoken.
wah, wah.
A challenge, even for a Mandalorian. And that's if there's no surprises. Being the hero, the dream for any child. This is the way.
Yeah.
On Monday Night Football.
Now, I don't know if that gets football fans wanting to watch The Mandalorian, but it gets me, a Mandalorian fan, wanting to watch the football. Oh my God. That was like, whoever wrote that, the references, the outer rim of Los Angeles. Oh, that was Force Awakens level good sizzle. And the sizzle in Force Awakens year, the way it integrated Star Wars into mainstream culture through all the different promotions and stuff. Whew, the best. So that was amazing. Giancarlo, Jim Grote says, whatever they're paying Giancarlo Esposito, it is not enough. This guy continues to bring it with the promo game. Oof. Oof. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Miguel Molonia. Sorry, Miguel. I'm on a ridiculously long early voting line in Brooklyn. I'm so glad I can tune while I wait. Dude, I'm glad I can keep you company while you wait. Good form. Good form, doing your part for democracy. Jared the Dark Jedi super chats it up. Jared, my buddy. Thanks, man. There's got to be some Steele Wars and Nerd Academy crossover for Mando. Dude, there's going to be, I'm crossing so many streams for these Mando reactions. Zul, he won't stand a chance. It's a sweet Ghostbusters reference. But thanks for your support, Jared. And as I revealed on Twitter and Instagram today, for those supporting, and we'll have details on a sweet way you can get these on tomorrow's show when we announce the new show lineups for Mando season. I got the Yodi Hawk stickers in. So find out how you can support the show and grab some of these on tomorrow's Hyperchat. I'm currently redoing the website, so it'll be ready for tomorrow. Then I can announce it. Oh, one Marvel fan's here now. Just got here. What I miss. Whew. You missed, one Marvel fan, one of the sweetest pieces of Star Wars sizzle in the outer rim. There you go. Star Wars reference. Star Wars reference. Sam, spoiler alert, watches Giancarlo narrated Monday Night Football intro. And my boy Shane Morrissey, founder of Star Walker Inc., the longest running Star Wars fan club in the world, is in the Facebook chat. Always get Shane, just the very presence of Shane makes me happy. So we're going to wrap up the predictions now. And if you have not made one yet and you want to get one in ASAP, it might not show up in the comment section until I press tick, but leave a prediction in the comments, not in the chat, because that's too hard to follow. But if you haven't made a prediction yet, then blub, 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 leave it in the comments on YouTube, and I'll read them out at the end of the show. Elijah Neal says, dang it, guess I missed the best Star Wars sizzle in the Outer Rim. You did, dude. You did. All right, let's go to the rest of these predictions. I've got to get into prediction mode now, which is... let's go to JG Cars via email. Now, if you're new to the prediction game, you haven't watched the first part of it yet, everyone gets one prediction. And then at the end of the season, we'll go through and find out which ones came true. And then we will vote which one was the best prediction. And normally the best means the most unpredictable prediction. You know, as I say every time, you say Ahsoka's in this season, that's not going to surprise a lot of people because a lot of people think that that's going to happen. It may well. But if you predict that, it might happen, but it's not the most surprising thing. But if you say Ahsoka Tano returns and is aided in her return by Toro Calican, and that comes true, spoiler alert, you may well win. I think you've got it in the bag. I think you have got it in the bag. JG Cars, prediction is, I hope it's not too late. It's not, because I'm doing a second show, mopping up a few that I missed. Oh, I should point out, someone, what was their name? Someone left a message saying or left a comment on the other, I should be able to just look it up where I went to see. Nope. Spineless Oath. That's who it was. On YouTube, left a comment saying you didn't read out my prediction. I went through my email, and because I didn't have your name, your email does not contain the word Spineless Oath. I couldn't find where I'd missed your prediction. So if you listened through the whole show and you didn't hear it, and you're listening to this now live, put it in the comments. Please, Spineless Oath. Please, because I would hate for you to miss out. All right. Am I going to say this? JG is just sitting there. It's just say my prediction. I hope it's not too late, but my prediction is that we are all expecting the Darksaber and some sort of lightsaber from Ahsoka being white, blue, or green. But take this, that we will actually see someone ignite in the Mandalorian Season 2 a red blade. So JG going for a red lightsaber ignition. That would be shocking. Because that's post Return of the Jedi. Are you leaning into Inquisitors? They got rid of all the Inquisitors, apparently. Didn't they? Isn't that the before the original trilogy? But there's always, this is the thing with Star Wars. There's none of this, there's none of that. But there's always, if another story opens up, there's always a hidden one somewhere. So there could be more Inquisitors with their red blades. All right, let's go to Coffee with Kenobi, our buddy Dan Z, who is going to be joining us for a pod pretty soon. Props to him. Just released, co-authored the Star Wars book, which is a official bit of Lucasfilm Publishing. So well done, Dan. One of the nicest people you'll ever bump into in Star Wars. Let's hit him. Coffee with Kenobi is his deal. Podcast. That's it. It's how the kids say podcast these days. What's your deal? It's code for podcast. It's not. Hey man, I am going to be. Could you imagine having this as your father? Once he understands what I'm saying all the time, it's not going to be good for him. Hey man, here's my prediction from Dan Z. Oof. Mark Hamill makes an appearance and is de-aged courtesy of the wizardry of ILM to help Din Djarin and the child find their way. just a brief cameo, but worthy of a lifetime of buzz. Looking forward to your thoughts, Dan. Now, we have had other predictions focusing more around Sebastian Stan. You know, I've tried to make up this rumor, this set rumor that he snuck on and did Luke Skywalker. We've had that prediction, but to have a secret de-aging of Mark Hamill for a Luke Skywalker cameo, all I can say is, please. See, that would be amazing. Excellent, Dan Z. Excellent prediction. Let's see what we have got. Michael Knibb, he's staying on brand, protecting. That's a wild space prediction. The Star Wars Explained. Matthew Mole, youngish Snoke. That would be, imagine a de-aged Snoke. You get you put the CGI to make him Snoke, and then you de-age that just to keep it real. That'd be the best. That'd be the best. And Elijah, yes, that Corey clip is there. All the Corey clips are useful. All the Corey clips are useful. Michael says Star Wars Insider Dan Z. No, that is Noah Van Outlaw's position. You can only have one Star Wars Insider at a time. Phil, I'm glad you're predicting, but you've got to put it in the comments because I won't be able to track this ever again. Jim Groot's trying to rewrite the rules, I think. I can't. Yeah. Leave them in the comments. And Billy Davis is here laughing as always. Good to always good to just know you're there, Billy. I miss you, buddy. All right, Tom Sutton says, "Hi, Steele. I might be too late. You're not, because I'm doing another show. But here's my prediction for Mandalorian Season 2. He doesn't even question this is going to happen. He just says when Boba Fett turns up. That's it. It's speaking Hawes's language there. The soundtrack will feature a reference to Kevin Kiner's theme for Fett from the Clone Wars. So he's just taken Boba Fett coming as a given, appearing in the series. But his prediction is it will feature a Kevin Kiner callback. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. And he's given us a little clip from, this isn't him, this is from JD Productions. Little Boba Fett music clip to, this is what it will sound like when Boba Fett turns up. Please don't copyright strike me, Kevin Kiner. And that Disney Music Publishing, they are, I'll just talk over it. So it's like, oh, wait. Why isn't that coming out? That's good action. Why didn't that have sound descent? That is so weird. Let's see if it plays like this. I think the sound's been taken from this clip. Anyway. Oh, wait, maybe that will do it. We'll see if this gets the music. Bang, got it back. It's not so important to the whole prediction, but he did include the clip, so I appreciate that. Hopefully you hear it. Don't copyright strike me, Disney! Don't copyright strike me, Disney! Talking over the music. All right, so that's what it'll be like. Probably couldn't hear it that well because I was trying not to get copyright striked. So you gotta know what battle you're doing. Gaming finest #1 is here. What up, Saunders, man? Just predictions are up, man. Speculation is up. So let's stop screen sharing and and that's from Intercontinental Tom. He sent another email saying he didn't include his name, but it's in your email. Comes up, Tom Sutton. I knew exactly who you were. All right. Let's go to a video one that I missed from our buddy Pete Fletzer. Oh, this is it's all connected because I was just listening to a couple of podcasts from Pete, and in the podcast, he was interviewing who's probably going to make the last prediction that they just sent it in. So it is all connected. Let's go to Pete over on the share audio, and let's see what you've got, Pete.
Hey, Steele. Pete Fletzer here from Around the Galaxy, the Star Wars fan talk show. Thank you so much for the opportunity to provide my...
What's... No plugs, guys. There's no... Listen, you just... It's... You know, it's not like I'm here saying, check out the new range of Steele Wars t-shirts available now. Link through steelewars.com. You've got the Yoda Hawk, you've got the My War, you've got the Exegol for Lovers, and the reissue of the very popular Yub Nub design. You don't see me coming on the show saying stuff like that. You just don't. These other people with their plugs, you know, like, I don't come on here saying, click the like, click the subscribe, retweet. Yeah, I just wouldn't be able to find the time to say that. Or I think the most importantly thing, I wouldn't lower myself to do it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that these t-shirts are shipping right now. I just wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. Okay. Let's go.
Around the Galaxy, the Star Wars.
Oh, he's plugging again.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to provide my prediction for season 2 of The Mandalorian. My prediction is around the snow planet that we've seen so much of in the trailers leading into the season. A lot of people are saying that planet is Ilum, the planet that eventually becomes Star Killer Base in the sequel trilogy. And I say, nay. I believe that is the planet Cronus, which we first saw in season 3, episode 16, I believe, of Rebels, where Sabine Wren went and found her family that had a stronghold on said planet. I think that's what we're looking at in the trailer. That's my call. That's my prediction. Thanks a lot, guys. This is the way.
I kind of want it to be Ilum, but, you know, I'm not... All we've seen is... pictures, so it's your guess is as good as mine. But I'd sort of like the tie-in that they're where Star Killer Base would be. That's very cool, and good. I like it. I like it being Ilum, but Pete's throwing it out there, throwing in, the Sabine reference. That is a decent prediction because it does tie in Mandalorians. Elijah Neal is into it. Didn't think of that one. Not a bad prediction. It could be Crown. Is that Cronus? Is that how you say that? Oh, Billy Davis says that's actually a pretty great prediction. I'm not really... like the legitimacy of it, like how legitimate it isn't. I just... something about it being Star Killer Base, tying it in lightly with the sequel trilogy. Isn't Cronus the Klingon homeworld? No, isn't that Klingon? And Thomas Sutton, after his prediction about the Boba Fett music from the Clone Wars in the Mandalorian season 2, claiming it already. Looking forward to my Darksaber Steel. Thank you. I should point that out. whoever wins the prediction contest gets the Hasbro Darksaber of prediction. So it's heating up. It's heating up. So I believe we have got one more, and then at the end, I'm going to play this this cool little Baby Yoda toy clip as well. Leidra says, "Gasp! I am late. You are. Being late's my thing. How dare you bite my style?" All right. So our final prediction. Oh, actually, I will go as promised to check out the comments to see if we've got any over there. Comments. Does not seem like we do it there. All right. It doesn't feel like there is any there. Anyway, if I somehow miss it, you should have got them in early, but I'm pretty sure I got it all. So our final prediction for the 2020 Mandalorian Season 2 prediction contest. Why am I talking like this? Comes from our buddy Mitch Dyer, who is the man behind, who pens the stories in the video game. Billy Davis says, "I don't see a comment section on this video." Oh, you can't comment on an ongoing live stream. Sorry. Okay. All right. If you have not done a prediction yet, you can drop them in the live chat. So I'll do Mitch's, and then I'll go back and check the other ones. Sorry, I wasn't aware of that feature. But Mitchy D, who did the Squadron story, wrote that, and Battlefront 2. He's going to be coming on to talk some Mando on some of our reaction shows as well, is predicting. This is a bit of a moonshot. Oh, is that his code for wild? But here we go. The child will become an apprentice at Luke Skywalker's academy. We're in a time period where Luke could be setting up his school. Yodito, as he calls him, it's Yoju, if you will, would be safe in Luke's hands, or hand, he guesses, and he'd be united with the race of sorcerers we heard about from the armor in a meaningful way. So I think returning the child to its species is a red herring, and we're going to see a clan of 2 go somewhere else. That would bring back Luke Skywalker. So he's my favorite, you guys. I loved him. Like I loved his story in The Last Jedi, and I'd like to see more. All right, let's check. Jason Buno says he's got one. Okay. Jason Buno predicts, I predict a rift between Baby Yoda and Mando, or a scene where a Baby Yoda attacks Mando in at least one scene. Classic Star Wars father and son. Interesting. I don't like it as a possible thing to happen. I know it's a classic father and son, but let's just have a family get along for once. And yeah, I don't want Yoju to have a light heel turn. Phil Brook, this is a good prediction. My prediction is the lady from the village in episode 4 will show up and save the day with her amazing shooting skills. That's not bad. That could be a dark horse as far as coming true and then slipping in for a good prediction, because a lot of other predictions that sound like, like Luke Skywalker and stuff. Like they're so bold, but they, if he's not in it, then pop, 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 they're done. So you could get a lighter implication of prediction like that could win. So Phil, crafty. What else have we got? Sean Hoffman says Toro-related predictions are like ×2 Powerball multiplier. Yes, they are. I thought there was maybe one more, but I am wrong. I will scroll down to the bottom. Here we go. And it's Amira. Lidra is pointing out the name. My go-to names isn't always the best. Lee Blanchard looks like he is going to close it out with, I predict that in season 2, the child's name will be revealed as Minch, a callback to Yoda's original name in the Lee Brackett draft of Empire. Ooh, that tidbit of trivia I've read, but then forgotten. That's a good one, Lee. Doesn't have the biggest implications on the story or anything, but that's a crafty prediction. Interesting. I don't know. I kind of think that they won't mention. He'll never get a name because, like, what name can live up to the hype around his name? So, but Minch, that's good. That's the best name I've heard, especially because it's like validated. It's like written Macquarie. Like Mace Windu, all these names come back. And Lidra says, oh man, that would be nice. Elijah Neal says, Lee Blanchard, yes, I was thinking that too. Star Wars history is so cool like that. Michael Nip says, now this is the Schmo. It is not the Schmodown. It is not. But I have a similar memory to when I was on it. Billy Davis's prediction. Love Billy. Glad he got a prediction in. Fennec Shan will still be alive and join up with the Mando and be part of season 3 as a replacement for Cara Dune. That's an interesting one. And Elijah Neal. This isn't a prediction, but it's an amazing comment. They should name him Toro. That name will live up to the hype. So good. It does live up to the hype. Noah, what do you think if they called him Toro?
What did they do to us?
Okay, whatever. So negative. Harry Waterhouse says, I predict Grief Karga will do a flip when... That's pretty good. Graham Butler says, definitely no name in this season, in my opinion. Who knows down the line, though? I just think it's too built up. Now, before we go, I want to just share, I like sharing just fun things that maybe you missed around the traps. And this video, this is from Sideshow Collectibles, and they're giving an inside look to the child premium figure. Let's find out how much this thing costs before we go into it. $375, limited edition. You can get a layaway flex payment starting at $67.50 a month. You can pre-order now. Estimated arrival January 2021 to March 2021. Oh wow! Now I've got pop-ups coming up. Jesus, chill out, Sideshow Collectibles. Now I love this because I feel like I convinced Eric Struthers via text message just to get one, the child premium figure. I think he had this and the Hot Toys one on pre-order, or maybe he decided and I texted him saying good decision. So he cancelled this one, in fact, because he had both of these, quite expensive Yojus, if you will, on the way. And then I retweeted this video and he texted me that he was beginning to regret his decision. So sorry, Eric. Bad Motivators. Awesome. As much as I hate plugs, awesome podcast. Check that out. So let's we'll wrap up here with the child inside look. This is pretty delightful.
We've been working with the artists from Legacy Effects for over 15 years. What they bring to Sideshow is their knowledge, their craftsmanship. We want to make the best replica that we can of some of these characters, and who better than the people that make them for the movies.
This opportunity, partnering with Sideshow, is exciting for us because having developed the child for the show, it's natural we're helping bring it to the collectible world, and with an authenticity
Look at him.
no one else will be able to do.
Oh,
All of
Sausage
the molds,
Factory.
all of the artists, the patterns, everything is carried over and spilled over into this project. This is the same team that put together the real one.
How they do the cut and sew, how they do the punched hair, the eyes, and the paintwork. They're truly bringing this character to life.
This does make me want one. Sorry,
I want
Eric.
fans to feel like they're having that experience right there in front of them, and that we've given them the best representation of it possible.
Oh, look at him. And there you go. It's quite a dolly. That is quite a dolly. Elijah Neal says, even Corey can't say no to that. Of course you wouldn't say no. That's silly. That's silly. You'd say, please. Good stuff. All right, so thus concludes our prediction show as I put away things. Michael Nip says, cue the Steele Wars affiliate link. I should have that, but I don't. If you're going to order it, go to Yakface because he does so much like awesome reporting on toys. If you go to his page, there's quite often for all these companies, there's a link, and click on that first. And then pre-order, or don't just not have one. That option's there. Eric Struthers of the Bad Motivators podcast, as much as I hate plugs. Whew. All right, tomorrow, who knows what will be up in Star Wars news. Thursday, of course, is Corey Thursdays. Cannot wait. Then Friday. Season 2 of The Mandalorian. So pumped. Cannot wait. all the quotes. I've spoken the way that this is. May that force be with you. Whew. Very excited. Very excited. Please algorithm it up. Click all the stuff. We'll announce when the new shows will be up and also interactable with you. If you want to join in live on tomorrow's show, very excited, and may that force be with you.